Welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're checking out some abandoned mines. I'm starting this trip out around 9 a.m. which gives me a liberal amount of time to come and see all the mines and really have plentiful time to just check everything out. So it's always great to come out and start these videos off early. Usually I don't do that, so great day today. Let's begin going up this road where Bunker Hill Mine is. After we check out Bunker Hill Mine, we'll go up this way. Bidwell Mine we'll check out in the second mine we check out in today's video, followed by an unnamed mine that's near Bidwell Mine, a couple of miles. So I have 3 primary objectives, if not more stuff to check out today, so let's get going. Let's go up this road first. I found the second mine and apparently it's backgated, which is rather unfortunate. Well, this is very cool. This is something I haven't ran into yet with these cylinder type of closed off mine portals. And that's one that's accessible. Somebody has decided to be nice enough to cut the back gate open so we could enter. So let's go inside of there and have a look around. Looking back at the portal, and now that we're inside of one of these mines, this gives us an opportunity to see how we close them off. They shove this sealant stuff all around the cylinder, and that's how we do it. And continuing, it's a very tall tunnel. And there's a collapsed in section right there. There might be a drift going off to the right of us. Tunnel right there faces out. Another drift that way, and that's actually another entryway. And looking this way, have another tunnel. We'll go that way in a minute. Let's begin on this side. So this is another portal. That's another way you could go in if you wanted. Except this one hasn't been cut. Stoped out section right there. Doesn't go anywhere. Let's continue up this way first, which doesn't go anywhere because if you look, they stacked up all these rocks. So this was used as a waste rock dumping spot. Okay, so I guess it does right there, except I don't want to go down that way. It's interesting how we built up these rocks here and put all this waste rock. I'm now going to go down to this tunnel. Hopefully this one connects to what we were looking down. Significant amount of rock down this way. And this is backfilled. So it would appear if we want to continue down this tunnel, the only way we could do it is to go down this one. I am now going to go down this way and get to the rest of the tunnel.
Low concentration.
I'm trying to make my way down this tunnel, and my oxygen sensor is dropping.
Attention please, gas, low concentration.
So I'm going to make my way out now. I think what's going on is the fact that this dips down at such a steep incline, and there's no ventilation pipes or anything to properly ventilate the mine, which means that there's going to be no circulation of oxygen. And I've never encountered low oxygen before. I do feel safe where I'm standing right now though, because it's not so low that it is of concern, although I think if I dip down in this tunnel it will, because as I was going into this tunnel it just kept going off. So yeah, that's definitely something that I'm watching out for right now.
Gas, low concentration. Attention please, oxygen gas, low concentration. Attention please, oxygen gas, low concentration.
And funny enough, it stops as I get to this area where it's properly ventilated. I do wish I had like maybe some spray paint or something so I could put down bad oxygen inside the mine or something for other people who come in, because I know a lot don't have O2 sensors. You could definitely have low oxygen in this mine. As for this one, I don't want to go down that way anyway, so with it dipping so drastically in such a short amount of time, I think it would be dangerous if I went further down. So let's get out of this portal and continue onward. I'm now right below the mine that had a lack of oxygen, and I found this, it looks like some type of milling. Something to do with the milling operation. Stone walls on this side, of course all graffitied up. The mine's directly up there. Good thing we had an O2 sensor on us, right? So now I'm going to continue. I'm headed to Bidwell mine next, which is about a 25-minute drive from where we're at right now. So let's get going and I will see you there. All of that is the waste rock for the Bidwell mine. It's right up above, which I believe it's an incline shaft. Then looking this way, we have some more waste rock and ruins. Let's begin on this side, then we'll make our way over. Up on the waste rock, and there's a fridge right down there. The Bidwell mine had a primary commodity of gold, much like the other mine we just checked out. And looking around, there's two mine shafts. I see two vertical ones. This one, then one on the other side. In the distance, there might be an accessible mine over this way. I see a slight waste rock pile. So beginning on this side, we have this wood platform that has fallen down. I don't see any open mine though. It's all eroded over the years. And one way you could tell if a mine is relatively well visited, as in terms of this one, and this one is one of the ones that I've seen the most of this, is if you look at this fencing, people have opened it up to access the mine. Some mines you go to, there's none of that, which means it's not as visited. The small waste rock pile that I seen in the distance turns out just to be a prospect pit. There's no, in fact, mines on this side. So let's go right across to that massive waste rock pile. I'm now at the main shaft at the Bidwell mine. That's the reason why this one has a much larger waste rock pile. This is where most of the mining took place. Looking down this massive open stope, it's in fact been covered up, which just looking at it you could tell how big of a open pit it was. I mean, excuse me, incline shaft. Just looking at the size of that. Okay, the last stop of today is a mine right up there. I came up to this mine and there's unfortunately nothing left. And you never know that until you actually get to these locations. With that being said, for this one it's a bust, although we've seen plenty of other things today. So I'm going to get going, and by the way, that river next to us is the Carson River, if you're wondering. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, put a like on the video. I'm gonna get going.